think didn't deserve to be there?
No, I think that all the girls in the top 3 deserve to be there. Fifi is so driven and she's so talented. I don't think I've ever been more intimidated than on the last episode when Fifi was sewing 3 outfits and I could barely get through one. There's a lot going on there. Sharon Needles is a genius, and I think that Sharon has got so much inside of her that she'll never ever get it all out, and that's just like cake for everybody because it's an endless well of entertainment. And obviously, I deserve to be there.
If there were more space, is there anyone you really wish could have made the top 3?
Yes, Latrice. And I'm not, and Fifi knows this, and I'm not afraid to say it. Me and Sharon wanted it to be the 3 of us. The song's Glamazon. So, but it's not the way it worked out.
What was the shadiest moment on the show?
Which one? The shadiest moment on the show? Honestly, it happened when I wasn't there and I had to watch it myself on the TV. I think the most uncomfortable I was Fifi and Willem's exchange on the second to last episode in the Gold Bar. It was really heated and very personal, and it made me uncomfortable.
Who's your favorite celebrity judge?
My favorite celebrity judge was Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne is just, I've watched her grow up and feared for her at times, but she's just turned into the most beautiful young lady, and she was so sweet to us and made sure that, we got to meet with her and talk to her. It was wonderful.
What did you make of when Willem was asked to leave? Was that fair?
Was it fair? You're gonna have to wait till tonight, till the reunion episodes, to judge whether or not it was fair. Was I surprised? Beyond. The look on my face said it all. We didn't see it coming.
And speaking of scandals, what do you think about the sort of late-breaking racism scandal with Sharon Needles? Is it overblown? Is it fair to criticize?
Look, Sharon Needles is a shock jock, and she makes absolutely no qualms about that. I think that Sharon has obviously got a situation going on that she's going to need to address and address properly. A little bit of damage control maybe, but Sharon makes no apologies. And if you know Sharon, you know where her sense of humor lies. I'm not defending her use of words. However, take a second look. Take a second look at Sharon's body of work, and you're going to see that Sharon never does anything really seriously, and oftentimes it's done very intelligently. Sharon's got a situation, right?
If you win, what kind of a drag superstar will you be? What will be first on your agenda?
First on my agenda is just to spread the love around. I want to get out and meet everybody who supported me all around the country, and if I can make it around the world, I'll do that too. That's the first thing for me. My heart lies on stage live. I love to entertain. I love to be with people and touch them and see their faces. So that's for me. And the sky is the limit, really. I'm saying yes.
What qualities do you look for in a guy?
It's right there. Say hi. He's everything. He's kind. He's sweet. He's got a conscience. He's hot. He's got a little nephew that's my nephew now. So I've got a lot invested in Adam, and I think I've found the perfect guy.
And finally, what do you think Cher would say about your performance this season?
I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear, darling. Maybe a tweet? You know where my email is, darling. I don't know. I hope she liked it. I did my best not to offend her, and I think that's something that a lot of people who do Cher, they are offensive. Doing Cher has been my labor of love for my whole career, and doing it on Drag Race definitely was a highlight for me, and was so glad that I was able to win Snatch Game, and I hope she likes it, and I hope to hear from her.